Guys, and welcome to the Bayern View. How is everyone doing? Hopefully everyone is A-okay. And yeah, man, big up to everybody. Generally speaking, I hope you guys are all doing well. And yeah, I'm here. We're here to talk about the preview for tonight's game. I've literally just done the press conference reaction. Obviously, you guys would have seen that a little bit ago. But in general, we're here to talk about the game. And hopefully it's going to be a good win. Obviously, we're going to break down everything. Smash the like, hit the subscribe button, as always, my people. And yeah, bless up. How is everyone doing? Generally speaking, I hope everyone is doing okay. And hopefully tonight the boys make us proud, and we get a good result to take to their place. And we need it, to be honest with you. There is no really beating around the bush with it. Which is nerve-wracking when you deep it. I'm not nervous at this moment in time. I might be a little bit later, just because we really can't lose. When you say, yeah, a 1-0 loss is not too bad. Okay, fair, but at the same time, we can't really afford to be even doing that in itself. You know what I mean? But yeah, strap in, smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. I've literally just clicked publish on the press conference reaction for you guys. So there's that. And yeah, like I said, strap in. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into this bad boy. So first things first, as we always do, is we'll bring up their matches. So let's go through their matches, their recent matches, shall I say. We're not going to go through all of them, of course. So here you go. Leverkusen versus Bayern. I'm talking about the wrong one. Is here, as you can see here, or Bayern versus Leverkusen. Their last game, Frankfurt didn't do us a favour, and they did get a 4-1 win. Game before that was a 2-0 win for them as well, which is good, obviously. They're taking that all day, every day. So, yeah, it's just one of those situations, really. And then it was the most recent game where we stole 2 points off of them. Well, we got a point, but we realistically should have lost. So in that, we stole 2 points. 0-0 draw versus Wolfsburg. 3-2 win in the DFB Pokal quarter-final. They also got an easy run to get to the final, but in general. So yeah, basically it's been all wins other than a couple of draws. So they're in very, very good form. They're in very good form when it comes to the Champions League as well. So yeah, Bayern on the other hand, 3-1 win. Not too shabby, to be honest with you. Again, when you deep it, could we have lost that game? Yeah, 1000%. If things didn't go our way, but it did. And at the end of the day, you just got to keep stacking these up. Then we got to the 4-0 win versus Frankfurt. Obviously, the game that a lot of people critique, and I understand why. The 1-1 versus Celtic, 0-0. So again, we've had quite a lot of wins, couple of draws. Hasn't really been a loss in a while, which is a good thing, obviously. The last loss we had was Feyenoord, the 3-0. So, yeah, man, we're pushing into this game, and we really, really, really do desperately need this win, to be honest, in this game. So, I'm not necessarily going to go through Bayern's lineup because I'm going to do that for myself, as I always do. But just on their side, this is their predicted lineup. Kovar in goal, you got Mikelele, you got Tar, Meso, you have Frimpong in there, Grimaldo in there, as they always do, pushing up on the side, Xhaka, Garcia, Wirtz, Tala, and Schick. I wonder if he actually will play a striker this time, because he didn't play a striker in the last game, Xabi Alonso. He played Tella. Now, it nearly did work in some sense, but at the same time, is he going to do that again? That's the interesting thing, because Schick is going to be a different problem in itself, because he is actually a striker. You're not just putting up a pace merchant, with all due respect to Teller, but you know what I mean. So, yeah, that's what they're going with. Now, this is so important. It's so important, this next thing I'm about to tell you. So, right, misses the second leg if booked. So, obviously, if you get a red card, you miss it anyway. But a yellow card, they would still miss it because of too many yellows. Our players, Serge Gnabry and Leroy Sané, Their players, Alex Garcia, massive because he might be in their midfield. Andrich normally picks up a couple of not a couple of yellow cards, couple of fouls each game because he's that type of player. Granit Xhaka, again another player. Jeremy Frimpong, Florian Wirtz. Now, you know where people like to say dark arts? This is where the dark arts have to come into the game. Generally speaking, this is where the dark arts have to come into the game because realistically, if you can get at least one or two, if not more, of these players booked, that is vital to us going through. Generally, it's vital for us in the next game. Now, with that said, let's get on to the actual preview. And I will give you my lineup. So let me go full screen. So again, obviously it's Bayern versus Bayer Leverkusen. So Neuer would be in goal for me. Then I would go Konrad Laimer. Of course, we all want to play Kimmich there, but he's not going to play there. It's just not going to happen. If it would happen, then perfect. But I just don't see it happening. Upamecano has to play for me. He's had his rest now. Get him, get him back into the game. Play him next to Ito. Kim had a really good game in the last game, but I still would play Ito in this game personally. We can't have either Upa or Kim slipping up in this game. We just can't because it's vital for us to win. Davies playing left back. Kimmich and Goretzka is playing in the midfield. There is no if, buts, or maybes about it. Vincent Kompany has already said that Pavlovic is not playing. So if you're going to put in Yao Palinia, I think it's a bit risky for this game. He was really rusty in the last game. He was like Tin Man from the Yellow Brick Road, whatever that film, Wizard of Oz, bruv. He needs more oil in, bruv, generally speaking. Pause. But you know what I mean. So for me, I would go with these two. Goretzka was really good in the last game. And Kimmich will come back into this team, no matter if he's 100% or not. Jamal Musiala will be in front of them, as he always is. Michael Olise has to play on the right. If you drop Michael Olise, you are an idiot. Coman has to start. There is no if, buts, and maybes about it. I'm not listening to anyone say otherwise. If Serge Gnabry or Leroy Sané get booked, they're vital players in that aspect, but we are screwed because we can't be missing players. We need a fully fit, can't speak, squad. No matter if the Three Stooges are shit or not, that's a different debate. But we cannot be getting booked and giving them the advantage. So this has to be the front three. Obviously Harry Kane's going up top. For me personally, that needs to be the case. And again, with this tab, we'll share it just quickly. With this in itself, these players cannot get booked. If Leroy Sané or Serge Gnabry gets booked, they are missing the second leg. We need to at least get two of these people booked. Play the dark arts. If we have to dive. I don't care. I always call out cheating, but generally speaking, this is maybe where we might need to do a madness, to be honest. So, yeah, hey-ho, it is what it is. Then going into the game, let me know your score prediction in the comment section down below. I'm going with a 1-1. I'm not necessarily sitting on the fence, in my opinion, but for me personally, this game could be wild. It could be a 3-2 Bayern. It generally could be whatever it could, you want it to be, because these games against Leverkusen are always off the charts. It's always random. And yeah, like, that in itself just is what it is, So I hope it's not going to be one of those games. I really do. But the likelihood is it's going to be one of those freaking games. It just is, like, I would be gobsmacked if it's not one of those games, to be honest with you, because you know what these games are like against Leverkusen. They're freaking insane, and not necessarily all the time in a good way. So yeah, we move. I don't really know what else to say about it, to be honest with you. We'll have to see what happens. That's my mindset right now. We have to see what happens. I'm going with a 1-1. Let me know what you guys are going with. I'm really, really intrigued to hear your guys' opinions and to hear what you guys are saying about this game. Again, it's a massive game. I think if you get a 1-1, hopefully beat them at their place. If we can beat them by a big score, I'm taking it. Of course I am. I'd be stupid not to. But for me personally, go get them booked, finish them. Get a draw, get a good, solid victory or a draw. and get them booked, get them missing, certain players, and then we move from there. That's what I would do. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below on what I've said. Smash the likes, hit the subscribe button. I'm buzzing for this game, and we need a good victory, man. Hopefully we can win. I hope I am wrong with the draw, but hopefully we don't lose. That's the only thing. Thank you for the constant support on the channel, and until then, Mia San Mia. Big love, Bayern family. Please, Bayern, do not let me down. Please, 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 do not let me down.